All right. Hi, welcome to the next edition of playing every sweet competitive deck in OP14. And of course, we got Jinbe here. So I'm probably gonna do a lot of most of the content going forward. Eastbound, just because I get it, they have EBO3, but at the same time, I don't know. I just find the West so boring right now. I mean, there's an argument maybe I could find people to play OP14 West, but we don't have EBO4. So it's kind of pointless to play that as well. But yeah, we're playing Jinbe today. So this leader, of course, you want to be discarding cards to giving 2 Rested Dawn to one of your Fishman characters or Merfolk characters or leaders. We have Arlong in the deck. We have Chu. We have some Hatchins, some Koalas, some Watasumi, and then we have some Puddings, some 4 copies of the A-Drop Jinbe, 4 Tigers, 4 Jozus. We have some Laws and some Adeline. Aladdin. That's not right. Aladdin. That's right. So yeah, this deck looks like it's going to be pretty fun to pilot overall. I am a little worried about how much non-counter we actually play in this deck, because I mean, there's a lot of bricks. Because you have Jinbe, you have these events, then you have all the 1-drops, basically, except for Kaya. So let's see how we do playing in OP14 ranked. Go ahead. The sugar? Sure. I could attack here and go life. And I think I do play the Watasumi, just so I get aggression going. And there's no point of using the Dawn this turn. Going down a card in hand. Right? Say go. So for me, like, that makes no sense. And if he does attack at Arlong, I probably will counter out of it with a 2k, 1k. Just because I need to keep the aggression up. I don't really think I want to bounce or ramp spells, which is what they're going to be playing here. Yeah. So he's definitely going to minus into the Dellinger. Question is, which attack is he going to cancel? That means that Dellinger is going to get hit right here. Okay. I mean, you got no KO on KO there. Because I don't have that much Dawn. Now the question is here, do I 1k out of this? Probably not. If he goes here... Technically, that doesn't help me. So, it does think the on KO of this one. Okay. I mean, that's not optimal. You should have... I don't know what would be better there. So now it doesn't matter. Right? This doesn't matter now. I mean, because you have to... This has to be KO'd for that amazing effect on Monet. It is a little weird, though, that this deck does go down on cards in hand so quick. And we haven't found a Tiger yet. There he is. Found him. I guess you ask and you shall receive. That was a mistake. Eight Dawn, so you still have enough to play the 8 drop. And then put the 5, yeah. That was a nice little comeback. 5 cards in hand, so I don't have to trash anything, right? Yeah. So I have 1 Dawn to play with. 5k lead. Okay, Dellinger. That is something that will die in this situation. So you do get the on KO this time. Alright, cool. So now I get to test the Dawn here. I think that's okay. Because otherwise I probably wasn't going to if he was not going to use the ability. Just so he cannot use Monet. The on KO from Monet. Go ahead. So we have 1 tap character, we have 5 life. So, I mean... Next turn we get and play Jinbe, which is interesting. Draw 2 cards, return 1 7-drop. Which might actually be effective here, right? Because we can get rid of the Monet. I just want to give him a 1k here. And now you have to waste a 6 or a 9 into it. If you really want it. Sure. So these 3 can't attack. There's no point, right? And so I need to trash 1 card at least. This is 7. 7 at 5. You definitely done -1, but I don't think you should. Okay. So the question here is, does he have a 2K in hand? Could get the guarantee KO here, or I can go for a 2K. Let's burn a 2K. 2 1Ks. Even better. The opponent probably is going to go full force at this Jinbe. But he needs to be able to stop these guys from attacking this turn. Because if we could just bombard them with those, that'd be pretty solid. And I have a 3K counter. I'm countering out of the first one for sure. So if he puts 5 Dawn here and goes at it. I'm not going to counter out again though, right? Because I actually want to cast this Fishing Tiger this turn. I'll take that for sure. I mean, he has a blocker. Interesting. So he essentially has 2 blockers this turn. Oh. But I can only target 1 thing with that. Not very worth it. This does not return the Katakuri, so that's not worth it. I could make it a blockable character. That's just not worth it either. I don't think it's worth going here, and the triple doesn't matter. Okay, so you got 1K. Got 5 cards in hand. Okay. So that's a 5. Trash R long. So we have 3 5s and a 10. Let's just start chipping in. We know he has a 2K counter because I gave him back. And that's gone. Swing for 5. I could definitely see the argument. Maybe I should have went board here because he has 4 attackers and I don't have much counter. So maybe I should have went board before I actually swung with that 5, right? But this could be a big attack, and that means I can knock this out, right? So even if he goes to... Maybe that's awkward. Maybe we should have done one more for good measure. Okay, good. I got rid of the Katakuri. And that was my objective. That's what I was arguing. Maybe I should have got rid of the Aladdin, because that would have guaranteed probably the Katakuri gone. And these two were bricks, so I didn't really think they were necessary. Plus, 2 6Ks, not effective against a purple deck. Unless they, I guess, get a baby 5 down. Baby 5 would be kind of annoying. So, actually, maybe I should have discarded this one too. Just in case he had a counter, right? Alright, Sugar. All I know is he cannot go lethal yet, unless he has a Rusher. Right? Which is all I care about. I think I could put enough pressure on him this turn to win. So he has the ability to untap 2 there. So he swings 9, 10, and 5. It's not really all that effective. So you should definitely lead off. Where are you leading off at 10? So 9 in here. That happens. Sure, that happens too. I am waiting to see if you go for this line. So I will pitch this. Got there. Sweet. Let's get into the next. So they play VV. Play double chew. I definitely do not want to return that VV to their hand. That is for sure, right? Like, returning anything on their on-play deck to their hand seems like a bad idea. I don't really want to pitch 2 cards to get 2 attacks in here. In my hand, I feel like this it's Red Rock. Actually, wait, never mind. I thought it was the other one. Tiger. Tiger, I felt like could have been a pretty good card here, but Red Rock. I guess I could get rid of a Nami, but I'm definitely the aggressor here, so I'll definitely take that card draw. 6 Dawn. Could play Jozu. Return this. But that doesn't do a lot. I guess this gives him a tempo loss. So, swing for 5 first. So how do I want to do this? If I play Jozu, that means I'm going down. Let's trash. Red Rock. Swing for 5 with the Hatchin. I mean, if he takes out the Hatchin, right, that's pretty good for me. I could pitch another card, but this is a redraw, so I'd rather have that. Did I not draw a card off that? Like... Oh, that's trash, not a KO. Respect. That happens. Seven Dawn. So I could play this. This. And Chew. So I have 9 cards in hand. I need to discard 4. Red Rock. 2 down there. Arlong. 2 down there. I have 1 more to discard. That's a 2K. I kind of think I want to keep the unblockable event. I mean, Pudding makes a lot of sense. Probably Jozu. Seven. Seven. So they're kind of getting out of Pudding range. 9K. Like they know I have a Pudding. I'm kidding. Okay, so they're gonna swing into this probably. I figured that was gonna die. Does Chew die? Yeah, he doesn't bother with these two. I guess they're technically too small. I mean, yeah, sure. You got that one. Six Dawn. I dare go for it. 17 lead. All right, got it. That's great. This might be a favorable matchup, though. I don't know. We are quite aggressive. I definitely know this card has to matter. So I go to 3 Dawn now. Nothing too exciting. Well, that's not too bad, right? We get to do this. I put 2 Dawn here, swing 5/5. That seems pretty good. So 5 and 5. Go ahead. They have 4 Dawn. And we go to 5 Dawn. We play Adeline. Okay. Keep pegging in there. Go ahead. We have a lot of bodies on board. I have a 2K in hand and a 1K, but I'd rather not use that 1K if possible. He's probably gonna have to go to starve mode, honestly. Like, yeah, he gets this, but there's no way he could swing at me. So he probably gets rid of my Watasumi. You definitely don't want to do this, because it lets me draw a card. It probably has to be this. Fair enough. Okay, so how do we want to do this? I go to 9 Dawn next. So now I gotta go down to 3. Choose free. Red Rock is pointless. Go ahead. We're at 8 dawn, so not exactly there yet. And we got you kind of on the ropes. I hope. So did he go here? I need to save one of these two. So unless he is exactly the bald guy, right? That's where it gets awkward. But if he gets hit, he gets to swing for 3 of these. That's fine. A blocker. $7K. $5. $5. $7. Alright, so he could definitely do this. So this could go here. Fair enough. So if you go here, sure. Sadly, I can't do nothing. $5K. I could pitch a card here. Swing, swing. But then he just blocks. That can't be right. I want to force him to hit my life, right, and get my hand count up. So awkward. So many 1Ks in this hand. Now I have to counter out. That way you don't just put everything here and swing. Man. This is just so rough. Like, this matchup. Like, this is pointless. I mean, this could work, but it's kind of a not really relevant. So he has 2 life left. So redraw a card. There's just nothing here. And I can't take these 2 life out. And I gotta imagine he has another 5 Elder. Wait a minute, he has 3 there. There's a chance he probably has 1 in hand. So I just don't see a point, right? Like, I can't. But he has a blocker. Alright, go ahead. Sure. 2-1. Let's get into the wrap up. So overall, what did we learn this week about this stack? We went 2-1, beating 2 good decks, and then we ended up losing, of course, to the deck I was hoping to dodge all night. And, you know, it is a thing. Sadly, I was really hoping, like I said, really hoping to dodge that matchup. I'm not a huge fan of facing Emu in general, but overall, like, we're doing quite well on the East. So overall, I'm happy with this. 2-1 records across the board with every new leader. So that definitely means, like, the leaders have the power behind it. They're not overly difficult to pilot. And they could just win the game. I think that's a pretty good. We never really seen a set of leaders like this before, where they could all just come in and win a bunch of games, even when Emu in this was so dominant in the last meta, right? I think it did pick up ground death, but other than that, like, I don't think Emu got anything new. So overall, pretty sweet deck. I think this deck has a lot of legs. Potentially, if we find some more Fishman Pirates, like in blue, this deck has a really good chance of being a pretty good deck. And there's an argument maybe they will push this deck in the ST30s, right? Or potentially the set after that, or the year after that, when this set has been out for over a year. Because there's definitely, like, small things this deck could use. I like these 1-drops, but the issue is, like, they just don't have counter. I'm not a fan that we have to play Trafalgar Law, though. That's, like, the only card I kind of wish that we were swapping. These 2 right here. So if there's ever a 6-drop Jozu-like Fishman, that would be pretty nice, and maybe even a Trafalgar Law that's similar to it as well. And maybe a 2K to replace this, and then we could have 100% Fishman. And then that could be pretty sweet. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this list, and I'll talk to you guys next time.